Monday, in case you've lost track of time, and it's day 24 of my online journey of thinking about thinking, understanding fear, and we're continuing on. This is day 3 of don't make any assumptions. How's everyone doing? It's what I find fascinating and really interesting is everyone is at different days in this journey. Some of you are counting from March 13th. Some of you are counting from, after March break. But for me, it's 4 weeks today that we've been here. And it's day something. For a lot of people, it's day something of who knows how many. And this is the tough time. I think everyone, for a very short period of time, can get through social isolation, no problem. But now as the days turn into weeks and the weeks turn into months, it's going to get a little bit more challenging. And this is the time to dig deep and find that new level that you probably didn't know existed. We've all been through hard things, but the best part is we're human and we can do all things. If it looks like I'm crying, I had an allergy attack right before going online, and it's still kind of getting me, but I'm not crying. Although I feel your sadness, I feel your pain, and I'm standing there right with you. But day 3, don't make any assumptions. Sounds like all the others. It sounds so much easier than it actually is. But my message today is communication is key. It really, truly is. Communicating is way better than assumptions. Asking for truth and understanding is better than making assumptions. We make assumptions. This is human nature. We make assumptions because we want to fill in the gaps. When our mind doesn't understand something, we want to fill in the spaces. It's natural. The problem is we're not mind readers, and we do not know what the other person is thinking, feeling, or even going through. As much as even myself, I feel like I'm a very intuitive person, rather than making assumptions about what someone is thinking, I'm always going to ask for understanding and for the truth. And the best way to think about this is flip it around. Do you think other people can read your mind? Would you rather that someone make an assumption about what you're thinking about? Or would you rather them ask the questions? Not making assumptions, as I said at the outset, is easier to say, harder to do. And I know from my own journey, past personal relationships, a lot of the challenges occurred when I made assumptions about someone or something. Much like children. One of the things that I encourage my son from a very young age is use your words. We all have words. We all have an ability to communicate. And if you don't feel comfortable using words, spoken words, try communicating with pictures or song. The only way that we can get through anything is by communicating with each other. Communicating the good, the bad, the ugly. Don't assume someone knows what you're going through. This actually happened probably right before lockdown. Someone had experienced a death in their family, and I had no idea. And I saw that person shortly after, and they were kind of upset that I didn't know. In having the conversation, I found out they posted it on Facebook, and everyone shared their condolences except me. But I didn't see it. It's one of the fascinating things about social media is just because we put it out there, we assume that everyone is going to see it, but that's not actually the case, especially when we're dealing with algorithms. So today, ask questions for understanding. Don't assume that you know what someone is thinking, feeling, or saying. Ask for deeper understanding, and you'll be amazed at what those conversations might turn into. This one agreement really goes along the others, because if we don't make assumptions, then we can't take anything personally, and they just continue to build on each other. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone enjoys the day as it brings. It's a heavy day because the weather is definitely not on our side today in this area. But I still encourage you to find that one moment of beauty, maybe a memory of a time that you experienced love or joy, compassion, and really take the time to celebrate that. Reach out to someone that you haven't talked to in a while and enjoy the moments as they present themselves, because that's really, truly all we ever have. I love you lots. Until tomorrow, stay safe. Getting tired of saying wash your hands until I think of something else. Wash your hands.